The coaching videos are from Coach Haohong. First, let's take a look at the backswing. Whether your backspin ball is directed here or directed here. After his incoming ball, his backswing action for the backspin ball must have a relaxed wrist and slight adjustments. When he is in the backswing, his wrist must make slight adjustments. If your wrist is like this, I'm like this, a fixed wrist cannot generate arc and spin. That's because the wrist is crucial for creating spin. The wrist needs to make slight adjustments at the moment of contact. From this angle, you can see the wrist is rotating. This is the first point. We must keep it spinning. When the fingers and wrist make contact with the ball, during the spinning process, when the fingers and wrist strike the ball, look, when hitting the ball, which direction are we going? Downward. When the ball goes out, this is actually a process of external rotation and internal rotation. So, in this process, our wrist must maintain its flexibility. It needs to move. The impact point. After we position our finger and wrist, this so-called action through our movement creates spin through our friction. So first, second, you must allow your wrist to move. When to move, relax. I refer to it as movement. Everyone take a look. We make contact with the ball at the moment of impact. At the same time, the fingers need to exert force quickly to grip the ball. Whether using a shake hand or pen hole grip, at the moment of contact, the fingers and wrist provide the motion. Then I hit the ball. Let's see, move, move. It's just that we are at the point of contact between the ball and racket. This is the second point. Your wrist should be lower than your forearm, and your forearm should be lower than your upper arm. That it can rotate better only when it is lower than the forearm. I am now demonstrating a breakdown of finger and wrist movements. The moment I hit the ball, my wrist must move. Look at the racket head. If it is still directed downward after your stroke, after we finish the pull, when it makes contact with the ball, lift it up. Swing it between your eyebrows. Has everyone heard? What does outward mean? From the back view, it looks like this. When you hit the ball with your racket, external rotation means the wrist needs to open up. If the wrist is bent like this, it isn't considered external rotation. Regardless of whether it's a straight or cross grip, during the rotation, come on, everyone, focus on me. This is a flat shot, this is an outward stroke, which is referred to as the outward stroke. And you will be able to see the difference in quality. The second is the outward stroke. Clearly, when the wrist opens outward and rotates inward, what happens with the outward stroke? The outward extension and inward retraction will have a very positive effect. This leads to strong explosiveness. This outward extension means that many people are pulling the ball. The upper arm and elbow must not be separated, it should be pulled like this. What is the issue here? So your stroke is always just passing the ball, which lacks quality. In this way, the player's wrist hasn't moved at all. Therefore, during the ball pull, at the moment of contact, it is broken down. It is the breakdown of motion. So what does unfolding mean and how does it work? It is when we receive the ball. The upper arm, forearm, and wrist are in different positions. In fact, one is farther than the other. When I swing, the angle of the racket face and the ball at the moment of contact, what effect will it have?
更好的一个爆发力了啊。
Let's try another one. This type of ball doesn't set out the stroke, so you can't generate any power with the balls.
很多人下网就是因为这么拉的。
The hand hasn't dropped, so you naturally can't generate power, really?
你看，
This is how you can generate power. While we're demonstrating this for everyone, when making contact with the ball.
我肯定是有手指手腕动作的。
However, this finger and wrist movement, at the moment of contact, let me describe the feeling in my hand.
感觉啊，
First of all,
5个指头是必须用力的。
does everyone feel that they should be using their fingers?
有没有抓板的感觉？
Without a proper grip, you can't achieve good control.
握住球拍到握紧球拍，
From holding the racket to tightening your grip. From holding the racket to tightening your grip.
紧球拍，它
There's a crucial difference.
的。这是
This is the first point.
手指板的传导。
Due to the grip formed by your 3 fingers,
是3个指头。
the strength comes from your entire hand.
力量。
This is a structural issue with your grip. You need to ensure your fingers are strong.
你想手背儿有力，你
Because when you make contact with the ball,
这几个指头的传导是相当重要了。
it's at the moment of contact. Let me demonstrate in slow motion.
放松，放松，放松，出球。
Relax, relax, relax.
放松，出球。就是
It's all about the thumb and index finger. Many of our table tennis friends feel the moment of ball contact. Do you feel the pressure from your thumb and index finger?
发力呢。
Look at the position of my thumb. It's not just resting here.
但是压死在球拍上的。
The index finger can have both small and large forehand grips.
我个人感觉正手拉球更稳一点的就是
I prefer a slightly larger forehand grip.
方式啊，
I grip the racket too tightly.
容易翻肘。
So when my index finger and thumb make contact with the ball, I personally feel that these fingers should be relaxed.
放松，放松
Relaxed, relaxed.
球拍，
And at the moment of contact, there should be a feeling of accelerating the grip. But accelerating doesn't mean,
不是我使劲捏着这个拍子就要加速，
or to grip it.
而是我随着它的收臂方向来完成我的动作。
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.